Assalamu alaikum and welcome students to Satken Education Services. This is your maths teacher Miss Asma Mudassir. Today our chapter number is 1. Its name is Arabic and Roman numerals. These are some Roman numerals you can see in this picture. Okay, students, what are Roman numerals? Roman numerals are combination of letters that represent numbers. Okay, moving to our next slide. Most common Roman numerals. 1. It is represented by I. 5. It is represented by V. 10. It is represented by X. 50. It is represented by L. 100. It is represented by C. 500. It is represented by D. 1000. It is represented by M. Is it clear, students? Okay, we will discuss some basic rules of Roman numerals. Number first point is whenever a Roman numeral is repeated or a smaller Roman numeral follows a larger number, the values are added together. For example, V, I. V is represented by 5 and I is represented by 1. But here I is 3 times. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 3. Or 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 8. Or V I is equals to 8. Number 2 point. Whenever a smaller Roman numeral appears before a larger Roman numeral, the smaller number is subtracted. For example, IX. I is represented by 1 and 10 is represented by 10. 1 subtracted from 10 is equals to 9. Or IX is represented by 9. Is it clear? Moving towards next slide. Some Roman numerals. 1. It is represented by I. 2. It is represented by I. 3. It is represented by I. 4. It is represented by IV. 5. It is represented by V. 6. It is represented by VI. 7. It is represented by VII. 8. It is represented by VII. 9. It is represented by IX. 10. It is represented by X. 11. It is represented by XI. 12. It is represented by XII. 13. It is represented by XIII. 20. It is represented by double X, or we can say XX. 30. It is represented by triple X, or we can say XXX. Is it clear, students? One. These are some examples. Write in Arabic numerals. Number A part, XI. X is represented by 10 and I is represented by 1. So, if we simply add 10 plus 1, we will get 11. Or XI is represented by 11. B part, VII. V is represented by 5 and I is represented by 1. But here I is 2 times, so 1 plus 1 is equals to 2 and 5 plus 2 is equals to 7. Number C, XV. X is represented by 10 and V is represented by 5. If we add 10 plus 5, we will get 15. Or XV is represented by 50. Number D, XX. X is represented by 10 and another X is also represented by 10. So if we add 10 plus 10, we will get 20. Number E part, XIX. X is represented by 10 and IX is represented by 9. So if we add 10 plus 9, we will get 19. Number F part, VIII. V is represented by 5 and I is 3 times, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 3. and 5 plus 3 is equals to 8, or VII is represented by 8. G. X V I. X is represented by 10 and VII is represented. So 10 plus 8 is equals to 18. Now the last one, VI. V is represented by 5 and I is represented by 1. So 5 plus 1 is equals to 6, or VI is represented by 6. Is it clear, students? Now moving to our next one. Write in Roman numerals. Number A part, 12. If we add, students, 10 plus 2, we will get 12. And remember, 10 is represented by X and 2 is represented by II. So X plus II is equals to XII, or 12 is represented by XII. Okay. 4. As we know that whenever a smaller Roman numerals begins before a larger Roman numeral, it is subtracted from it. Okay, when we subtract 1 from 5, we will get 4. Okay, so we will get 4. So IV is it represents 4. Okay, is it clear? Now the C part, 14. If we add 10 plus 4, we will get 14. So 10 is represented by X and 4 is represented by IV. So add it, X plus IV. It is equals to XIV, or 14 is represented by XIV. D part, 17. If we add 10 plus 7, we will get 17, or 10 is represented by X and 7 is represented by VII. Add it, X plus VII. Add it, so we will get XVII. Now the E part, 19. If we add 10 plus 9, we will get 19. 10 is represented by X and the 9 is represented by IX. So add it, X plus IX, we will get XIX, or 19 is represented by XIX. Now the F part, 13. If we add 10 plus 3, we will get 13, and 10 represents X and 3 is represented by III. Add it, we will get XIII, or 13 is represented by XIII. Now the second last, which is G part, 21. Students, if we add 20 plus 1, we will get 21. Or if we add 10 plus 1, we will also get 21. So 10 is represented by X and 10 is represented by X. If we add X plus I, we will get XXI. Now the last one, 30. If we add 10 plus 10 plus 10, we will get 30. And 10 is represented by X. X plus X plus X is equals to XXX. At the corner of the slide, homework is given. So the homework is exercise 1, question number 1. Stay safe, stay